I got some good stuff for you girls today. Let's see. There we go. Okay, how's everybody's Thursday going? Hi. What is that? Banda is Banda. I don't know how to pronounce that. What's your name? Say hi. Drop your name if you're new. Send some diamonds to show some love when y'all come in. We're about the diamond life over here, so feel free to drop diamonds, tag somebody. Alicia said, would you say I am on a roll today, catching all your lives? I know, I've been tearing up YouTube today because remember I said I was going to start doing those little, like just little business tidbits, things that I do every day and take for granted that other people know how to do it. So yeah, I mean, when I remember to stop and do it, I'm glad that I've been remembering to stop and actually take the time to do it. Hi, Everbee. Hi, Alicia. So yeah, if you're new, drop your name, send some diamonds to show some love as you come in. We're about that diamond life. We're diamond girls. So, you know, you can do that at any time during the broadcast. You can send red hearts by tapping the right side of the screen if y'all are feeling any of my content. Okay, or if you just want to be nice and show some love and support. Hi, Fran. Hi, Florence. Sparkle. Hey, boo. Fran and Sparkle. Hey. So yeah, hearts are meant to show love. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started because we got some good stuff for you girls today. Thank you for the super hearts. Yeah. So my name is Tori Torres, and I am a serial entrepreneur, social media and digital marketing strategist, author, podcast host, designer to the stars, boss babe blogger, and super mommy to Christian and Carmelo. I have run my business successfully for 16 years, online e-commerce, selling bling. Okay, I've been featured on VH1, MTV, Bravo TV, Project Runway, Shot by Bravo, and House of DBF, to name a few. I built major influence with my audience and invited out to LA year after year as one of 17 or fewer companies to attend the Grammys, the BET Awards, the MTV Awards, the AMAs, and the hoodies. And my products are seen and used by some of the biggest celebrities: Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Khloe Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Eva Longoria, and the DVF herself, the original boss. I sell my products in a way that I describe as selling smarter by simplifying your offers to sell more. I created my case of the month, which basically allows me to sell a product for $55 to $65 monthly to about 1,000 people minimum, okay? So I started that business in my living room, Posh Life Bling, and I took it to the red carpet, okay, by learning how to develop influence and partnering with other brands to grow it. So I teach you how to build influence with your audience that converts and how to monetize your passion. Woo, okay. Sparkle, you said it's been a long time since I came on. It's only been 2 days. Yes, I know. It's been crazy because I'm going to tell you guys why though. So I've been thinking about possibly like the whole reason that I do live streamings are to help you guys like with Q&A and to give you access to my brilliance. No, seriously. It's because I want to give you the opportunity to ask questions. Like everyone's not in a place, number one, where they're comfortable with me yet and they know me enough to like invest all the way in my business. So they're not sure if I'm the person to help them yet. So I come on live to kind of give you guys insight into me and to answer your questions and to basically show you how I can help you in your businesses, okay? So I am kind of iffy about leaving the lives up. I haven't decided for sure, but as of now, I think this is going to be the last one that I leave up for 24 hours because the point of it is to interact with you guys. So I want people to make a point of coming on or letting me know better times that work for them to come on and conversate, basically. It's sort of kind of one-sided, but I can at least see your questions and answer your questions as they come in. So that's something that I wanted to let everyone know, that as of after this one, I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to leave them up for 24 hours. Thank you, babe. Thank you. So, okay, for the past couple days, moving on, I've been covering content strategy as part of my 12 days of 20. If you are not on that VIP list to receive the content strategy free training, then you can actually get on the list by clicking the first link in my bio. Okay. So I wanted to give you some steps to creating better content. Y'all have heard content is king. I say content is queen because I am a queen, whatever. And that's what I, focus on. And it is something that most people struggle with. So even though I've taught content and we've talked about it many times, I have a new audience coming in, and I always try to attack things from a different perspective when I'm covering it again. So, like I said, it's something that most people struggle with, because the reason that they're struggling with it is because they're coming from a perspective of getting, not from one of giving. And I want you to think about that. People are often thinking, and send me some hearts if you guys relate to this or if you've ever done this. People are often thinking, I want to sell this product, I want to make money, and if I offer this great product or service that I have, then people are going to want it, right? Send me some hearts or diamonds if that's you, if you've ever thought that way. Selling on Instagram especially, and in general, is not that simple, okay? Yeah, and content strategy is far more than just pitching your items and telling people what you have to offer. Thank you. It's not about that, okay? So content starts from connecting emotions to your offers and to your daily posts and to your overall content. Okay, that's where it starts. So we're going to talk about 3 steps to getting your ideal customer. So in my last two blogs, okay, excuse me, y'all, I'm gonna get a sip of water. In my last 2 blogs over the last 2 days, I've done a bunch of blogging and videoing, as Leisha just pointed out. I talk about great marketing through content strategy. Great marketing comes from creating or evoking an emotion within your customer. And there are different types of emotions, right? So those include love. Love is more of a feeling. I guess it's an emotion too. Passion, there we go. Excitement, anger, or empowered. Emotions are a driving part of how you sell smarter. So whenever a customer orders a brand makeover with me, right, they're kicked over to a page that's going to ask them several questions. It's 2, in fact. Okay. So the first one of those questions is, what do you want someone to feel when they first come to your page? So mine are feminine, inspired, and encouraged or supported, which is the same thing, basically. So especially for the people that don't order the live that goes along with that, the live session that you can upgrade to, they just may not be at that point, or they might be starting out and they're not able to afford it yet, or they might just still be getting to know me, okay, or whatever the reason. They pick the brand makeover, where I take the 3 words that they give me and create visuals based on what they share with me. So now I have to figure out how to create content for that customer based on the 3 words, okay, which is not easy for most people. It comes a little bit easier for me because it is my business. It's what I've done for the past 16 years, right? So it makes a lot more sense for me putting that together. But most people don't understand that, okay? They don't understand how to connect all of the elements. The whole content creation daily is not an easy thing for most people. So the first thing I want you to consider when you are trying to get your ideal customer is to think about emotion, as I've just been talking about. So I did a branding session with a customer who I talked about her the other day, actually. I think it was Monday when I went live. And we talked about her business, and she's in the business of finance. And you don't really think emotion when you think of finance. Well, I do. I think of emotion. but mostly you think of work, right? You think day to day, you think grind. Who thinks of finance in the sense of that day-to-day hustle, the day-to-day grind, getting it done? Send me some hearts or diamonds if that's you. So what I want you to do is, what if you go a step further? You actually think about what the work brings you. So it's always thinking about going a step further when you think about your business and what you're selling to the customer, what emotion you need to connect them to. So to that customer, you're not going to sell them the workbooks that they use to write down their monthly expenses. Seriously, okay? All this other BS that like nobody really wants to hear or do when it comes to finances, although it is an extremely important step, right? You're not just going to go on Instagram and say, hey, I've got, and I think she's on. And if you are, let me know you're on, because this is very, I was thinking about you as I did this content. Okay. So how are you going to sell the customer on that product? How do you sell them on a workbook that, like, who wants to sit down? And when I gave my workbooks away, I do a lot of challenges and stuff. And I'm going to tell you, the least one that people got was the one that they probably needed the most. And that was the year-end review. I think of all of the products I've sold in the last 6 months, that one was the least. And that is the thing that people need the most when you're in business, because you need to know what you did properly and where and where you need to make changes. I am talking about you, Chantel. I just can't get enough of you these days. Yes. So how are you going to sell the customer on that product? This is how you're going to do it. You're going to connect that workbook that you want to offer them to a solution. And the solution is the emotion. Are you guys following me on this? Type yes if you're following me. So solution equals emotion. And we talked about this, Chantel. We actually talked about this together in your makeover, in your brand session. It's basically, I want you to understand what you're selling. So if you're smart, it's the emotion at the end of the day. It's not the product. Yeah, it's not the product, okay? So by offering the workbook to that customer, Chantel is going to help her customer achieve something. And what is she going to help her customer achieve? Awesome. Hi, Posh Life Social. What's your name? I don't think I've ever seen you before. Hi. Tell us your name. All my Diamond girls are in, so they'll say hi. But thank you for joining, and thank you for commenting too. I like when people get involved and don't just watch me. It's weird. So yeah, I was saying, so by Chantel offering hi, Nene. Nene's on today, y'all. Diamond girls, put a diamond girl in. Nene's here. So yeah. So back to Chantel. So by offering the workbook to that, hi Tyra, nice to meet you. I'm Tori, nice to meet you. So by offering the customer the workbook, my client is going to help her customer achieve something. So what is she gonna help? Chantel, what are you gonna help your customer achieve? I'm gonna tell you. It depends on what the customer is setting out to achieve. So that could be lifestyle, that could be security, it could be cars, homes, wealth, freedom, travel, okay? All of those are things. This solution is many things to many people, to different people. So now she has an entire audience to base that solution around. Are y'all following me? Because I just dropped somebody jewels, okay? And not everyone caught them. She has a way to use that one workbook. And thank you for the super hearts. Yes, that one workbook, and offer it to people who want all of those individual solutions. That ain't bad. And I just dropped some real diamonds and jewels on somebody who caught that, okay? So you can segment your audience and drop them in where they need to be with the same material. You just repurpose it slightly. Thank you. You repurpose it with purpose. Y'all know I say that all the time. Hi there. You repurpose it with purpose to continue to grow and service the people who are following you. So for example, I have newbies, I have mid-tier and more experienced sellers. And then I have those who've killed it off of the gram and And Orienda is one of those people who have, and I think, Orienda, you're in finance too, I believe. No, she does something else. Tell me what you do, Orienda. So hi there. Hi, Mikkel. Nice to meet you. So like I said, I have people at different levels of understanding Instagram. And I want to basically, like Orienda, one of my clients, I know one of the things with her is she is trying to move onto Instagram as well. And the same thing with Chantel, right? So you're going to segment that content to offer it to different audiences, okay? Tweak it to fit where that person is in their business. Send me some diamonds if y'all connected that, because that was big. That is how you don't lose parts of your audience. Thank you. You create products for people where they are, especially when they're following you because you're offering something that they need anyway. Thank you. So she's not just selling workbooks. She's not just, hey, Wendy, hi. Hey, girls. So author, momager, daughter of The Shade Room. Who's that? Who's the author of The Shade Room? Okay, all right. We got some diamonds. Yes, okay. Hey, girl, hey. So thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Hi, Mikkel. Thank you for the diamonds and the love. Yes. So she's not just selling, Chantel is not just going to sell workbooks, okay? She's not going to sell some boring ass like finance, you know, manage your finances and your money, okay? I remember my mommy used to make me put money in separate envelopes, y'all. This is so annoying. In order to learn how to budget, she'd be like, okay, so when you get to Florida State, this is how you're going to separate your money into different little envelopes and decide this. Once these envelopes run out, you ain't got no more. So had she, yes, we talked about that. Had she presented that in a different way, I might have been more open to the idea of using those envelopes, okay? So had she said, Tori, whatever you have left in the envelopes at the end of the month, I'll double it for next month. That might have been a little bit more. Yeah, that was one of her lessons. It was funny. Okay, speaker designer. I have 2 patents for my daughters. Okay, hold on. Let me go back up so I can answer. Someone asked me, okay, guys, I lost a bunch of stuff came in. The envelopes, so your mom still does that? My mommy's crazy. She's, I was like, I don't want to do that. But had she sold me the emotion behind it, I might have. It might have stuck. Now I have to have somebody else do that because I just don't want to do it. You guys asked me the questions. I think Mikkel sent, you guys sent some questions about author. Send me that again because I can't find it in all the questions, okay? So, but had she packaged it differently and sold me on the emotion of it, like knowing that I could double that every month, you know, I would have definitely been doing that. So what's your product? How do these steps apply to an author? So, well, the same way. So you're going to use, and let me give the other 2 steps, and then I can answer that question for you. How do the steps apply to getting your ideal customer as an author? The same way, the same exact way. Okay, so let me finish the steps, and then ask me as soon as you hear me do number 3, because then I'll answer you. I don't want to get lost and I don't want to lose my time because I still have 2 more steps and we're like 20 minutes in. Okay. So what is your product and how can you show your customer visually how to connect that emotion? That leads me to number 2. Okay. You're going to sell the why, not the what. I mean, it's the same thing when you're an author, you're connecting them to the emotion. You're connecting them. What is your book about? Tell me what your books are about, because that actually is a really good example, because I know a lot of you actually are writers and have digital products. So what is your book about that you want to apply this content to? Because it's the same thing, no matter what even if your industry is, I sell bling, okay? With Posh Life Bling, I sell bling, but the emotion is, I'm connecting them to a lifestyle. Like people connect my brand with celebrities, with Posh Life Bling. They connect it to glamour. They connect it to what do I call it? Access to celebrity access. So I'm connecting them to excitement. It's an excitement. It's fun. It's exclusive. It's all those things. And so I connected to that, and then the people buy into that. That is what I'm giving them with Posh Life Bling. So it's the same thing. No matter what the business is, throw another one out there. No matter what the business is, you can use these exact steps to continue to foster the emotion behind your customer, okay? So you're gonna sell. Number 2 is you're going to sell. Number 1 was you're gonna connect the business to an emotion. And then number 2, see, Wendy's got me all spoiled now. She was putting in my points for me, and then she just left me. Really, Wendy? So, and then number 2, which you're gonna sell the why, not the what, okay? So now that you understand what emotion you're gonna connect to the product and the service, I know you're busy, babes. I'm just messing with you. So now that you connected to the product and the service, you're going to focus on the why. You never have to sell the why, y'all. I don't sell my case of the month anymore. It sells itself because I am not selling the why. Because I'm focusing on the why, okay? Because I'm focusing on. So I want to give you a visual. Here's an example. It's the best way that I can. Thank you, Leisha. So this is the best way that I can. And if you guys are in the Diamond Girls, I'm sorry, y'all got distracted for a second. I saw someone coming up to my door. Sorry. But yeah, if you guys are in the Diamond Girls, you actually got this story in the PDF that I gave you earlier today. This is it. Here's how you sell the why, okay? So imagine this as a VSL. And y'all know what a VSL is, a video sales letter. So imagine a video sales letter that I talk about all the time. I'm gonna fade in to a lady sitting at her office desk. She's looking at her watch over and over. She's like looking at the clock in the room. She's bored. She's holding her head up with her hand, right? She's just staring aimlessly at her screen, okay? Then you're gonna see a fast forward. Time passing really fast. You're gonna see a whole bunch of people moving, and then it's gonna slow down again. You're gonna see that same girl in the room, but this time she's standing. She's smiling, she's writing things down. Her vibe is different. The music is different, right? She's like, people are hustling and bustling all around her. She's checking the inventory. She's checking the packages. Boom, killing it, right? And the last scene is gonna be like a FedEx truck driving away, and it's gonna say, Posh Girls Club. She who dares wins. Let me get some love on that one. So, and then I'm going to have some sort of call to action. Okay, like, are you ready to live your best life? And then you go to click it, and then there'll be an offer. There'll be a tripwire. That would be a VSL for my business. Now, I've never mentioned the Posh Girls Club. I never said anything about myself. Thank y'all for the super hearts. I never said anything about the products I offer. In fact, I never said anything at all. But you completely understand what happened in that little video, right? Thank y'all. So, exactly. So if you felt that, well, clearly y'all felt it because y'all already said thank you. The message is, right from there, you know everything you need to know. She saw my content. She came on the Posh Girls Club. She might have seen me on the live stream. Okay, she might have become a Diamond Girl, or he, because I see there's some guys in here today. Might have become, of course, they learned the tools that I have to teach and the offer, and then they implemented those tools. All about how to get the life that you clearly the life that you clearly want, to get out of the one that you hate. Okay, she gets to live her best life, the life she's always imagined, or he, instead of the one where she's just watching the hours of her life drag on day in and day out. You got that through the visual of the emotion that came behind it. That is marketing. Okay, that's it in a nutshell. So while most people are talking about the products and the service. Feed the lifestyle. Yes, Leisha. That is exactly it. That's what I said. You got to focus on what the person wants. People are talking about the products and services. They're telling what they do. It makes sense. I understand. I just need to narrow everything down. Yeah, you got to narrow it down. Absolutely. Just like we talked about earlier. You're not sharing emotions. You're not sharing experiences. Like that is what sells. Okay. People are not selling. They're not sharing the customer's desire through content. Your goal accomplished through focus. Right. Through focus on the emotion. Exactly. Through what happens when you apply whatever the what is into that life, what's going to happen? As an author, evoke the emotion in the visual. Yes. Okay. That's exactly it. So in the example that I gave, it's a 60-second VSL that paints a picture and draws a parallel from that old life to the new life. And that is what I want you to do when you define your customer, when you create the content that gets you your ideal customer. So with content, thank y'all for the super heart. So with content strategy in mind, the first thing I want you to do, if you want more of this, is definitely to sign up for my VIP holiday list, okay? Because that's going to give you access to those 12 days of content strategy sessions, suggestions, the changes that you need to make or for the creation, basically, to help you with your content strategy, because that's after your branding, and it goes together. I hate to like break them up. Thank you. Yes, I hate to break them up because really all of the parts, brand, create, content, monetize, grow, they're all one. They're all number one at the end of the day. Yes, and you can have that. I'm telling you. Okay. So I want you to write down in 2 sentences, and I want you to go to the first post on my Instagram. I put it up a little while ago. And I'm trying to help you guys, and no one has said anything on it yet. Like, what are y'all doing? How am I going to help you if you're not talking to me? You can't just talk to me in the group. It doesn't work that way. So I want you to write down in 2 sentences who your ideal customer is. Visualize them. Visualize them and write it down. What emotion are they connected to? And then post it. Tell me on the Instagram page. Let me know because I can help you. Just like yesterday, Alunwa posted something on one of them, and she missed it. And I've had a branding session with Alunwa, and y'all can see her page is bomb, but I think she's still missing that connection between how to turn that beautiful visual now into content. Yeah, don't worry about perfecting. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not going to beat you up. The idea is to help you narrow it down. So I want you to go to the page after the live is done. Go over to my Instagram at the Posh Girls Club, which you know because you're watching it, and tell me what you visualize, how you want to connect your customer, what emotion you want to connect your customer to, if that's an easier way of doing it, because then I can help you do exactly that. Okay, so that leads me to number 3, and of course that's the visuals. Use visuals that are consistent. Okay, so a part of what I do with the whole brand board makeover, when I redo your branding, like I've had, I think everyone on has pretty much had one. And it's basically to help you create visual content. So you can basically get jump started in the right direction for talking to your ideal customer every day through the visuals. Obviously, you're still trying to word it. Yeah, oh, I read that already. Okay, so obviously, sorry, y'all know stuff be going off everywhere all over my room. Yeah, if you can't narrow it down, post it and I'll help you, okay? So that's what I help you do in the brand boards that I do for you guys, right? So some pages are really hard to look at on Instagram because the content isn't consistent. And I want to tell you guys, just to inform you, y'all know I stay researching every single day. It's part of my school nerd thing. Sorry, I've always been an honor student. It is what it is. Don't judge me, okay? So more and more people are expecting from the brands on Instagram very fantastic content. Yeah, don't judge me. I'm like in school right now. Don't judge me. It is what it is. I love learning. So I'm constantly reading it. And I want to, not just for myself, but to teach my people, you know, so that they know, hey, your brand board is fire. Thank you, boo. You're going to kill it. You're doing really good on your visuals. Your digital content that you sent me yesterday was fire. So you're good. You're good to go now, I think, on that part of it for sure. So Instagram, they like continue to create more and more really cool stuff for us to use, right, in our businesses to help us grow, which means that more people are seeing more businesses. So we get all excited like, oh yeah, look at this new feature. But what y'all might not understand is that means those same opportunities that are available to you to grow. Hi there. Thank you for saying hi. What's your name? The more opportunity for you to grow means the more opportunity for other brands to grow too. Okay, y'all feel me? That means there are currently 800 million users on Instagram. There are, what did I say, 25 million the other day, active business profiles for Instagram as of November. And that number jumped from 15 million in July. That's a lot of people coming onto Instagram to sell. Are y'all feeling me on this? So that's a lot of competition, you know, and a lot of those companies that I researched earlier today, it said that businesses are not really, they're not even getting websites because they feel like Instagram is the perfect place. So when you use one of the tools that I talk about all the time, like Samcart and ConvertKit with Instagram, that's a lot of people, right? Hi, what is it, Samuela? I think it is. Hi. So that's all that a lot of people are actually using to sell. So I think they said that nearly 50% of business profiles don't link to an outside website. Y'all, that's a lot of people selling just using Instagram and counting on Instagram, okay? That suggests that their primary business is run on the gram. Just saying. And the business, hi Janice, hey boo. Yes, 25 million, up from 15 million. So businesses that are natively like born on Instagram, like they're created on Instagram, are the ones that they say they do the best on it. Like they do the best on the gram because they build their business completely from Instagram. So that means a lot more competing for users' attention. This is something that even Facebook struggle with. Y'all know Facebook owns Instagram, right? So a few years ago, it was like, because it's so difficult to reach your audience, your target audience organically, like without the Facebook ads. And Facebook basically said that the reason for that is because of the growing amount of content in their newsfeed, okay? So now with these added features on Instagram where you can automatically follow the hashtags and so users that use certain hashtags, and of course the Instagram highlight stories, the growth opportunities are insane for businesses. But this is really going to connect to the content, girls. Like, guys, I'm telling you, you got to get the visuals consistent with the message, with the emotion, with the why. Okay, not the what, the why. So I hope that gives you a good starting place and understanding of content strategy. And if not, like at least a better understanding of how important that the content strategy will be. She who brands the best wins. And yes, it only begins with the content strategy basically. And then you have all the other things to follow it up. But people are visual, and that's why Instagram works, because it's a visual medium. So those are my 3 steps to your ideal customer and reaching them, okay? That is to connect the business to an emotion. What emotion do you want to sell? You guys make sure, number 2, sell the why and not the what. What is the product? So you don't need to tell people what it is. You need to sell them. You need to tell them why they need it. Sell them why they need it. You need to tell them why they need it. Sell the emotion. And number 3, use visuals that are interesting, that make your page look great, and that deliver a consistent why. And, you know, you're going to evolve over time. You're going to grow. You can see the growth in my page from when I started learning things and getting better at certain things. I don't take it off. It's about to go down for sure. So as an author, how to use Samcart to get those sales? Well, okay, so with Samcart, you're basically, and I'm going to give a quick version of this because I do have a Samcart course if anyone wants to learn more about how to use it. But so you're going to start with a little, a teaser, your digital lead magnet. And that could be a VSL, like the example that I just gave, a little story that's emotional tug, or you can have just I wouldn't use, you know, a lot of people say use the first chapter of the book or a certain chapter of the book. And I've said that before, but honestly, I think in going deeper, and these are things you're going to have to do, is go deeper and think about the content and making the content so good and so original and so significant to you and your ideal customer and your audience that you're going to need to create something that tugs on the heartstrings, even if it's funny, something that's emotional that people can connect to from more than just generic. The content has got to get level up. Like the content must level up, right? So you're going to have some sort of VSL lead in that introduces the person to your story. And just in the example that I gave, you don't even need to tell, you don't even need to talk or have any words. It's visuals. It's visceral, okay? It's a visceral thing. So that's going to lead them to that tripwire to sign up, not the tripwire, but lead them through your funnel to get them on your list. You're going to have that sign up list because the email is everything. You want to get the person on the email, right? And thank you. You want to get the person on the email list for sure. You want to try to get 3 conversions in one. That's always my goal, is to get that 3 in 1. Get them on the list. So now they're on the list, and the first thing that's going to happen, I just set this up for Janice the other day. So with the book idea, though, you're going to get them on your list. Once they're on your list, you're going to have a welcome sequence set up already with at least 5 emails, at least. Okay, sorry. Stuff is popping up on my screen. With at least 5 people, with at least 5 emails, right? And after that, the first welcome email is going to have the offer for the book. I know that took me a minute to explain all of that, but it's a lot of, thank y'all. But it's many steps involved. It's basically setting up a funnel. So that's what you would do. So then the person is going to get on that list and they're going to get that first email. And in the email, you're going to, when they click to buy the book, that is how Samcart is connected. Okay, you're welcome, Ani. That's how Samcart is connected, because that link is going to send them. And I suggest doing all of these steps and not just making the book the link in your bio, just because you want to collect the email first. And then the second step is you want to, they're going to get that first email sequence, because most people aren't going to buy the book outright. They don't know you. So you got to give them something to get to know you. Okay. And if you do decide to give them a page or 2 of the first chapter, you know, you can do that once they sign up. Don't just give it to them right off the bat. Let them sign up first, and then you give them that page. But they're going to want to sign up from the VSL, okay? And then they're going to go to Samcart. They're going to click that link you're going to talk whatever, little quick intro for the welcome sequence, and then they're going to click the link. Okay, check out the full product here. They're going to click that Samcart link in ConvertKit, because you should be using ConvertKit. And right there, they're going to be taken to the Samcart offer, and you're going to have an order bump. Now you're going to have an order bump at the bottom of that. So now you're going to try to get the third. You're going to get that email, you're going to get the first sale, and then you're going to get the order bump, which is going to be something that you add onto it. Boom. Okay. So that's how you do that. Okay. So number 1, again, just to count down what I did today, was I want to interview you guys. It'll make it interesting. I think she's talking to all the Diamond Girls. So I'm going to wrap up for today. I'm just going to point on all of the things that we covered. Number 1 was to connect to an emotion. Okay. Number 2 is to sell the why, not the what. And then number 3 was to use visuals that are consistent. I know there was a lot in today's live. Wow. But it's really important to help you understand exactly where Instagram is going, y'all, the size of it, and the importance of your content strategy. So like I said earlier, if you are not on the VIP holiday list and you found this content extremely helpful and you want more of it, thank you, Wendy, then get on that VIP list, okay, in order to get more of this content. I still got 10 more days of this that I'm giving out, okay, for the, and then when you sign up, you're going to get my 12 days of $20 offers, or for $20 or less, and it's some of my most wanted content. Okay, and then on Christmas, you'll be giving my Christmas gift to you all, which is the insane holiday bundle. You guys know that my specialty is creating influence and selling to celebrities and getting my products out in front of the media, using major influencers like DVF, Khloe Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Taylor Swift, Rihanna. So also, I've been on Bravo TV. Almost all the housewives have had my stuff on at some point. Y'all seen the Blinged Out Bible. Y'all saw Teresa Giudice, her second season of Bravo on Jersey Housewives with my phone. VH1, Big Ange, Carrie, Khloe Kardashian. Y'all have seen them, okay? So also, so I am going to include one of my most wanted. Y'all have probably seen my products and didn't even know why you were seeing them. You didn't even know until I mentioned the product to you. You're like, oh, I've seen your stuff on TV before. So with the influence in mind, I'm going to include one of my most special products that's going to help you with getting your products out in the hands of celebrities too, okay? So I know, guys, that I have been, yeah, see? Yes. I know I haven't been on live as much and as consistently. Nene was my first housewife client. She put me on to everybody. But there's a reason that I haven't been on live as much, and it's because it's the holidays and I run another business, Posh Life Bling, which I've been talking about. So bear with me as I run my businesses, and I will be on as often as I can through this next like 2 weeks. Okay, stay up to date with my stories, because that's how I'll let you guys know that I'm definitely going to come on. The Diamond Girls, I just posted in our group, but if you're not a Diamond Girl or a member of our club, then check my stories daily. Usually I go on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2:15, but I didn't go yesterday because I'm busy. Y'all, I am, you know, it's crazy. So just kind of check in on the, and see if you see me or whatever, or see if you see a note from, I will make a point of always putting up a message when I'm gonna go on. I will commit to that, okay? But like, it's been crazy. We decided to put the magazine out on the 31st this month. So that's got me extremely busy. I have to get packages out to Posh Life Bling clients, because normally I just have that on autopilot, but during the holidays, and this is something you guys might want to consider in your businesses too, during the holidays, I want special packaging for my clients, okay? So I'm having everything come to me. So yeah, I would like to help you with your ideal customers. So go to the last post on my page, and this is my last thing I'm going to tell you guys to do today. Okay, awesome, yay! Movies are next. Hey, I love it. Yes, I love it, Mikhail. I love it. So I want to help you with your content strategy, guys, and getting to your ideal customer. So I'm going back through to see everybody that's on here, okay? And I want you to go on to the last post that I just did. Your ideal customer, the Posh People Club. It's all good. We accept everybody, you know. Thank you, babes. Thank you, Janice. Hi. So do you guys have any questions? Do you have any questions? I know I gave so much content today, but y'all know I like to run my mouth. So, but yes, go to the last post. Hi there, Robson Douglas. Hi. Go to the last post and tell me about your ideal customer so I can help you niche down, because that's what I do. When I offer you something for free, take it. Because people pay me for this, okay? So go to that post and let me know exactly, what does it say? I'll tell you exactly what the post says. Hold on, y'all. Oh, look, people are on it posting. That's what I'm talking about. Those are my babes. They don't play. So it says, tell me about your ideal customer. Okay. That's what I see. Yes, honey. Yes, I'm here for it. Okay, so I'm going to go through those and I'm going to check, and I'm going to comment and offer you guys my 2 cents. I'm even going to actually, I love it. You don't have to tell me twice. Yay, awesome. I'm even going to go through your pages, and I might just give you guys some extra comments because y'all have been real talkative today. And usually it's just my Diamond Girls. So to have some guys come in and chit chat with us was fun. Hopefully y'all come back. And Mikal, I'm gonna be looking for you. I'm gonna check out your pages and offer you a couple suggestions too, since you all came in to holler at your girl today. Okay. So yes, that is it for today. If no one has any questions, I'm gonna really try hard to come on tomorrow, but it just depends on how crazy my load is tomorrow. And I think Christian has to go volunteer with the baseball team. Ugh. First, I gotta go spend 2-3 hours grilling because none of the other parents are home. I didn't even know what I was getting myself into, y'all. Seriously, this baseball mommy volunteer stuff, they're gonna pay me. It's crazy. High school baseball is no joke. I know though. I know. I went to St. Thomas Aquinas. High school athletics, period, are a big deal. You're welcome, babes. You're welcome, girls. Yeah, follow on YouTube. I've been doing a lot more on YouTube as well. Absolutely. You are all very welcome. And I'm going to wrap it up. As you guys know, it's my goal to provide you value because I want to see you win, and there's enough room for everybody. Okay. So everything I know, I'm going to teach it to you so that you can implement it into your business. And even if you do bigger things than I did, the point is there's enough room for everybody to win. And that's what I want for you all. Okay. Awesome. Love you, girls. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you to my new people for joining us and hanging out with me today. I so appreciate you. And that's